Hey athlete, now we're talking about the internal motivation BRICCS assessment. Internal motivation is what drives you on the inside. The part of you that works hard, even when no one is watching, even when it's hard. It's what great athletes do to excel. So, not talent, not luck, that doesn't drive you. Let's break it down into simple examples. So, I want you to understand why this assessment really does matter. If you score high in internal motivation, you work really hard because you want to. Not because the coach tells you to, not because your parents are watching, and definitely not because you want more playing time. You show up because you want to grow. You want to get better. You want to go far. So here's an example of a high internal motivated athlete. They stay after practice to get extra reps. Not for the attention, but because they know it matters. A low internal motivated athlete only works hard when they're at practice, when the coach is watching, or when they get rewarded for working hard. Let's look at goals. If you score high in this assessment, you set goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals, daily habits, weekly challenges, and you are writing down what you want. You're visualizing it and you think about it. You think about where you want to be in 6 months from now, where you want to be in a year from now, maybe even where you want to be 4 years from now. Maybe you even think about what college you want to go to. A low motivational athlete says, I want to get better, but I'm not willing to put in the work. I don't really have a plan. And I don't even take consistent actions. Here's another example. Hard day. A high motivational athlete keeps going no matter what. They don't care if it's hard, if it's boring, if the day's been slow. They do not quit because they want to see progress. A low internal motivated athlete, they give up, they quit, and they only work when they're being watched or when it's exciting to them. Internal motivation is the difference between athletes who level up and athletes who get stuck. This assessment helps you see when your drive is strong and if you're disciplined, or if you have good habits, or if you're setting good goals. So I want you to be honest with yourself. Be honest with your score. It's not good or bad. You are perfect just the way you are. But this is if you want to improve. This will help you see maybe where your weak spots are and how you can elevate up. Now, take time to reflect. The journaling is the most important. I know it doesn't always seem fun, but I need you to do it. Why do you play your sport? And what motivates you every day? Even when you're tired, frustrated, discouraged, all the things. Here's another question. What are your long-term goals? And what steps are you willing to actually take to get yourself to those goals? That's hard. And then finally, where in your routine do you need more discipline? Do you need to show up and stay consistent, even when things are hard? Now, write those down in your journal, type them in on the app, because I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you. And if you figure out what you're strong in, you can thrive on those. And when you figure out what you might be a little bit weak in, you can work on those. Now, are you ready? I think you are. Get after it.